was Thursday. I just wanted to say that.
Well, I'm so confused. You can't say that to a pothead. We're like, wait, is it?
Uh,
You probably could have told me Friday, and I would have been like, wait, is it? Oh, it's not Friday, and believed you for like 5 seconds. Welcome everyone to today's stream. Today I have a special guest, DJ Jerome Baker the third. He doesn't include the DJ in his name, so I feel like I need to let everybody know.
peace, peace, peace. Good afternoon. Good morning. How are you?
Hi, I'm excited to have you.
I am too. I'm very excited to be here.
I know you were nervous. You expressed that. I'm so nervous. You know what? Word on the street is that like everybody is like, I'm scared. Like people who are coming on or people who are potentially coming on, like I'm scared. I'm scared to come. I'm just like, it's just me and 12 other people. Like, what are you
Yeah,
gonna be?
it's all good. It's
I'm
all
innocent.
good. Yeah.
I'm innocent of all charges. I never, I come PG-13, ready to rock. Why
We're
were you
here.
nervous?
No, I'm ready to go. Let's do this. It's fantastic. It's conversation between two people. I love it.
What's up, Miss Fran Boogie? Welcome to the PG-13 experience.
Respect it. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Potentially kid friendly, depending on what type of kid we're speaking about.
It's kid friendly for sure. She is here. Let's not get
Hide
it
all the
twisted.
kids. Hide all the kids.
Yeah.
So Jerome is so freaking dope. Like and I'm not just saying that because he's here, because if I didn't think he was dope, I probably would say that too. Because I'm a Scorpio and I like to abuse. But no, he is dope. One thing about Jerome, I feel like he is probably one of the most slept on DJs on Twitch. First of all, because we're all literally sleeping when he streams. Like, what's up, Kunta? What's up, Cat Snacks? Yeah, he likes to stream at the crack of fucking dawn. I wake, like literally, you know how you wake up early in the morning and you go for your piss break, you wash your hands, you come back, you're like, oh, let me check emails, for those of us who emails get to popping with, business and all that. So I just kind of like, now that I know that he streams at the crack of dawn, I just kind of like one eye open, like, let me see what he up to.
You see what I'm on. You see it. You see it.
Sure enough, his green light is on. He rocking. And I'm just like, shit, I want to support him. All right, I'm going to go in his stream and I'm going to just post up. I'm going to lurk, And let me just clarify what lurk means. Lurk means I am in your session. I'm not leaving. I want you to get credit for me being there. Like, I want to support your brand. But mentally, I am off, like, depending on what time of day it is. But with Jerome specifically, I am in bed, wrapped in my covers like a blunt, like literally, like the covers over me. Like, I'm like, yeah, it's like a good blunt. Because, some people make loose ass blunts that don't count. No, some people are pipe people, like wanting to be a blunt person, but you're really a pipe person. But anyway, so I'm in my covers, wrapped like a blunt, and I'm just like, ugh. And then here's the thing too. He doesn't really play ratchet on the weekdays. It's more of I want to be the calm before the storm of your day. Like, but he's not playing yacht rock or anything. He's playing like what do you call it? Like mid tunes. Like, I'm not a DJ. Help me out here.
I call it the vibes. You know what I'm saying? We're just keeping the vibes strong, I guess. That's what you would call it.
Yeah, like he wants you to start out zen. So it's like, some you might hear the Roots, you might hear, like, who else? Give me some people you give my people.
Man, a lot of Anderson .Paak, K Tronada, that's my guy right there. So anything in that feel good sort of, it's easy. Start your day easy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
right.
That's all I'm doing.
Bang, bang, bang.
Right. And then also too, he is the DJ's DJ. So he don't see a lot of nothings. Like I'm a know nothing. But I'm glad that he knows me now. But he like the DJs are in there to start their day to get them set. So that's why I call him the DJ's DJ. Like it's like 99% DJs in there just preparing and hey, ooh, send me that. It's a lot of business talk. And I'm just like a fly on the wall. And then every now and then something will come up and I'll try to pretend like I'm smart. Like I am smart, but like for this particular topic that they're discussing, like work, DJ, shop, and I'm just like, let me interject. No, everybody ignores me. It's fine. My only friend in the room is Miss Nebraska. Like,
shout out Miss Nebraska. She's a super mod. Shout out Miss Nebraska for sure.
Yes, shout out Miss Nebraska. She holds it down in a room full of male DJs. I rarely see a female. Well, I see the women. So I never see women in the morning. Now, if he streams towards the end of the day, like middle, whatever, then I'll see a couple of them. But they don't, whatever. It's mostly men. But anyway, but it's vibes. It's vibes. It's good vibes. Also, too, what else do I have to say about you? He has a successful podcast. I did have the honor of attending one of those podcasts, not attending like interviewing because I'm not cool enough for that, but I was there for the 100 show when they decided to do Twitch, but it was all kind of Twitch glitches. So they was just like, all right, we ain't. That stream cut off mid-sentence. They was like, and the sun came. And I'm like, what happened to the sun? Where was the end? What happened? What's the recap? Twitch, we done. We out of here. And that was that. Can you talk about your podcast real quick? Like, shout that out.
Yeah, it's called What's a Podcast? Basically, it's two hosts and one sound guy. We've all known each other 15 years. We all got our friendship started at a store. I work at a store called Commonwealth, which is like a men's clothing boutique. And so we all have just became friends through the shop. And we just said, hey, man, like these conversations we have, like when the store's slow, are just really insightful. So like, let's take it to the podcast platform. And we've been doing it for 105 episodes now.
And where can we check this out?
Apple Podcast, Spotify, and YouTube. We're about 6 episodes deep on YouTube. So that's an experiment in its own. But yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's just a good opportunity just to like showcase, your opinion and your intelligence on things outside of music per se.
Okay. He said everywhere but Twitch. I just want to be clear on that.
You're right. We're getting there. Yeah, we're getting there.
I was actively listening here. I was like, oh, okay, no Twitch. All right, that's fine. Let me dust off that YouTube password. Okay.
Wow.
It's funny you mentioned, I'm thinking about it going back to you, not going back to YouTube. Who goes back? Well, there's people already there, but I'm thinking about, because I think, in terms of business, and I'm always thinking 10 steps ahead. And so I'm not going to lay out my whole business plan here, but I was thinking about like, how can I transition from Twitch to YouTube or kind of maintain a balance or what? So I'm kind of fleshing that out in my mind. Like, what has been your experience so far with YouTube? Because I know one good thing about Twitch is that we can engage with our audience here. I think you could do that with YouTube if you go live. I'm not sure. Like, is this pretty much the same thing or whatever?
Yeah. From what I've seen, you can go live and you can it's very similar. They don't necessarily do the bits thing so much, but people just donate directly. I have friends that go live on YouTube during like football season and stuff like that, and they'll get 10, 20 comments. I mean, I'm sorry, $10, $20 just so people can comment. Like they'll donate just to comment. So it's similar. I mean, for us, we don't go live on YouTube. We just record the episodes and Streamlabs and then upload them to YouTube. I would like to use Twitch more so for the live because I feel like Twitch is just a better platform to do the live thing on. Mm-hmm. And so we're just taking our time fleshing that out because we all have different schedules and there's children involved and stuff like that. So we got to make sure everybody can commit to Twitch the way we committed to just the podcast as well.
Okay. Yeah. It's so funny. I was in Amani Experiences Twitch University this past Monday, which happens like you were there when I was on the show and you supported me. Thank you so much. But those shows are really good. Like people are dropping gems as far as monetizing, as far as marketing, branding, all of that. So he showed a video with one of the gamers who talked about making money on Twitch compared to making money on YouTube. And so because I'm a cash hoe, my eyes lit up like I saw a bonus check found on the streets, and I was like, oh. And so he laid out how the bits and subs and how he's making 6 figures on Twitch easily. And I was like, oh, I wonder if he's single. No, I'm joking. But seriously. people like, oh, how did he do that? But then he also compared to YouTube where he's making more money and he felt like it was easier to make that money on YouTube. And so now I'm like, oh, okay, let me start fleshing this out. Yes, I did, Big Ed. You better ask about me. Anyway, so I would be interested to see your or just watch your journey as you grow that brand on YouTube. And the moment I see you in I don't know what your goals are as far as if you want to live in a mansion or versus a castle. But if I see you in a castle, I'm going to immediately head to YouTube because I know it worked for you. Any thoughts?
I want a cabin in northern Arizona,
Oh,
and I want a house in the Hamptons.
why the Hamptons? I've never been to that, girl. What's up with the Hamptons?
I love it. I love it. I've been to the Hamptons every summer for the past 8 summers. Prior to this past one, I was DJing out there for this just family that was just so rich. I was like, oh my goodness. And it's peaceful, it's quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not a whole lot of. It's just, hey, I got my money and this is where I want to go spend my time. So I like it.
Does sparkling water come out the faucets? Because that might turn me on.
I think so. It looked really clean when I was out there. I was like, this is a different way of living, you know, like they weren't worried about the things that I'm worried about in life. So, but I think Twitch and YouTube are things that we all have to just figure out what's going to work best for what we do. I don't know, like, you know, I feel like with what we're all trying to do now, we can utilize some of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially as the hosting services allow you to go live on multiple platforms at once, why not be on both? You know what I'm saying? And you have super moderators that can allow you to, you know, be on both at one time. I mean, you know, let's get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some more research and figure out how. Like, if I were to go to YouTube, I would not give the same thing I give on Twitch over at YouTube. You know, just like I don't give the same thing to Facebook and Instagram, to Twitter. I try to give everybody something different, you know, because everybody has their favorite platforms, you know, that they use or go to, you know, go what works for you. And I'm all about let me get this money from everywhere possible. So there's that. So you're a cabin person. So does that mean you like to like camp and stuff, like fish and
no. Once again, I just want to go.
Oh, okay.
I like Northern Arizona. It's a beautiful place. It's, you know, I'm from the valley, which is very flat and very hot.
Hold on 1 second. I'm having technical difficulties. I love how this just went out. Hold on.
Oh man, sorry. Is it me?
No, it's me. Oh, we're back. I think.
Okay.
Type 1 if you can hear us still. This shit's so ratchet. If we were on YouTube, it would not be happening.
No. We're gonna stay positive.
Chat, you see what? Okay, thank you. I got nervous. Like, oh my God. Just so y'all know, if it ever goes out, please chat and type in the room because now I'm covering up my chat room video so that I don't look at both videos. So yes, please type in the room and let me know. Thank you so much. So anyways, go ahead and tell me how you know how to start a fire and tie a knot.
I definitely don't know how to start a fire and tie a knot. But like I was saying, man, I'm from the valley and it's just a good escape. You know what I mean? That's the thing about it is the hecticness of living in a city and you want to have an escape a few hours away. Let's go to Northern Arizona where it's 20 degrees cooler. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a better experience.
I have questions.
Yes.
So people who want to stay or live in a cabin, wouldn't you need like basic fighting a bear, killing a snake with your hands type skills, you know, to prepare? Like I'm a city girl. So I've watched TV and saw what it's like to live in a cabin. And I was just like, I choose that. I don't choose that life.
I mean, I don't need to be off the grid. I don't need to be off the grid 1,000,000%, but you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes down to the basics, I can do what's necessary. So, you know, it's just, like I said, it's just one of the weekend things or long holidays or spring break. You know what I'm saying? Like situations like that, which is like, hey, let's just get away from all of the craziness, breathe a little, decompress, unplug, all that good stuff. You know, that's my reasoning for a cabin in Northern Arizona.
Listen, whenever the internet goes out, I feel like, oh, it's a camping trip. Like, you know how you move into a new apartment? Like I tell people, like the internet not hooked up yet. I'm on a camping trip. This shit is not for me. I'm going to a hotel. Like if a bear pulled up on me out in the wilderness, BKA somewhere not in California or New York, I would call my Uber up. And, like I can't. I've been ruined. Like I can't. It's not for me. I've been ruined. Maybe the next generation, but it ain't me.
No, I respect it. I respect it.
I don't even like. What if I was just having this conversation with my friend last night? I was like, I don't even do glamping. That's just too rustic for me. I don't care if there's electricity. I'm just like, I just. You know what the conversation was? If Jason Momoa was gonna give you some dick, but you had to go camping. Wait, was I having that conversation with the ladies last night or somebody? I was talking to somebody about that. And like, so anyways, if he was gonna give you some dick, and you just, because he's very woodsy, because I stalk him on Instagram. I don't know if you've ever checked out his page, but he loves to go out, you know, into the wilderness. And so it was like, would that be like, but he said, in order to get this dick, you had to go on a camping trip. And I would literally just be looking at him like just overnight, like as in we get this 7 hour sleep and then like I could come back home. Like, I don't know. I really would have to think. And you know, I love me some Jason Momoa.
That was a ladies' conversation. I wasn't privy to
It was
that
probably a
one.
dude. I don't know. But
Yeah.
it's just like, I'm not about that camping life. I don't know. Like, but shout outs to you. I hope you get your cabin. You know, it's not real if you don't build it by your hands. Because I also watched that on YouTube. The people who build cabins from scratch.
Yeah.
Did you know on Amazon you can buy a kit to build your own cabin? Like technically, you could go to your backyard and build this cabin.
It sounds about right. Yeah, I believe it for sure.
So you gonna do that?
No.
Okay.
I live in the middle of Washington D.C. I don't have a backyard, unfortunately.
Really? I thought everybody in D.C. had backyards.
No, I live in a very nice big apartment, but I don't have a backyard yet.
I thought New Yorkers were the only ones that didn't have a backyard. No shade to the New Yorkers. I love you. No. Shout out. But you know you ain't never seen a backyard.
Nah, DC is you know, it has its urban parts, and I live where I live because it makes sense. Honestly, it makes sense trying to get a cab where I live. You know what I mean? It's easiest to get a cab or where I live versus trying to live someplace else, and they might not be as friendly.
Miss Fran just came back from Big Bear.
Nice.
She says she goes camping every year. Let me shout her out. Hey, shout out to the mods in the room. Shout out everybody.
Nice.
Do you know how to start a fire and fight a bear and kill a snake with your hands? Fran is from LA. Girl, where did you get that training at? I graduated from Gardena High School. They ain't never told me about nothing. It was like how to survive in the streets. Okay. Fran, I'll give you 30 seconds. I know there's a delay to answer that question. I'm so intrigued by LA people when they talk about going to camping, but you're not from LA. You're from Arizona. I've never been to Arizona before.
You know.
Be prepared for a little bit of shade, but it's not shade. It's just like I'm only repeating what I've seen on TV.
It's cool. You know, it's all good.
I didn't finish my statement. Here comes you got to hear the shade first, then
knock it out. Let's go.
I think the Klan is there, all the skinheads. So when LA used to be skinheads in the Klan, and then the gangs chased them out. If you know the history. Oh shit, my damn camera. What the? It's not my camera.
No, we're good.
Are we? Okay, there we go. Wait, no. Hold on.
You're good.
No, I see it. It's lagging. Whatever. So anyways, so if you know the history of gang culture in Los Angeles, that's why gangs were formed really mostly because like the skinheads, the Klan, they were running amok. They were, you know, doing what they do already still today. So anyways, a lot of them either moved to the Valley or they moved to other states. So Arizona is a big place that they went to. So when I think of Arizona, I think of Republicans. I think of skinheads, the Klan, but then also too, I think of desert. I think of More desert. Like tell me, walk me through, correct this. I'm sure I'm wrong.
So yes, I'm sure they were there in at one point in time. I
Hmm.
I was born in 1980. I've never seen a Klan member in Arizona in person. Okay, at
Really?
least not in the fit. Maybe they were at the bank or something. I don't know. Right? Never seen that. It is like I said. I'm from the valley, so anything from about Phoenix on south is dry. It's desert. But once you
Hmm.
go north to Flagstaff and Sedona and Payson and places like that, you're in. It looks like Oregon. There's big trees. There's everything you could imagine. You know what I'm saying in terms of just lush green, sort of build outs. It's not the longest. You get that, and then you get right back to the desert. Um, in terms of just it was a regular great place to grow up. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't have to worry about so much gang culture. We didn't have a lot of the trappings. We just I grew up in the suburbs from Mesa. So Mesa currently is the fastest growing city in the country.
Hmm.
It's the 44th biggest city in the country.
Hmm.
It is bigger than Oakland, bigger than Miami. So this it's a big city. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see somebody said there was a lack of diversity. I mean, I guess if that's what you're looking for, but in the same respect, you gotta kind of know where to go. Like it's not gonna smack you in the face. Like I live in Washington D.C. There's black people everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And
That
that
part.
doesn't. But that doesn't make me feel great about myself. Like, hey, more black people. Like I went to a black college. You know what I
Right.
mean? So it's just about what you want that diversity to do for you.
Right.
If that's what you need to make your experience, hey man, it's all good. I can agree and say that there is not a ton of diversity there. But
Right.
I grew up within that. So once we realized like, there's more Hispanics than black people. I think black people make up 0.13% of the population of people in Arizona. So there's
Wow.
not a lot, right?
Right.
So, but you understand that you're gonna find pockets, different experiences bring out different people, and it's grown more since I lived there. And so like everybody has a different experience. I respect everybody's experience. um Mine is one of being there is different than moving there as a high schooler or an adult or whatever the case may be. So shout out to everybody that's been. If you want to come out there, please let me know whenever you're ready. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you the grand tour. It's
I'm gonna come.
fantastic.
I'll
It's
come. Like, do
fantastic.
you know? So since it's like 0.23 of an eighth percent black and brown, do you know every black and brown person in the state of Arizona? Because like I feel like in my mind, as you discussed that, like we could be rolling down the street, you'd be like, "What's up, Clinton?
In
What's
No,
up, John? John?
in junior
What's
high and
up,
high school,
Dexter?"
in junior high and high school, yes, my brother and I knew every black person in Arizona through basketball. Through my mother. My mother's was a teacher for 40 years. So
Okay.
like you knew Miss Burrow. Like everybody knew my mom. So there was no way me and my brother could mess up
Okay.
because everybody knew my mom. So and the church, through the church as well, that held us down too. So like I get it. It's all good. It's where I'm from. So I respect everybody's experience.
Okay. So that leads to my next question. So if we remove the DJ piece from the table,
Hmm.
who is Jerome Baker the third?
Probably probably a big nerd. You know what I'm saying? I'm a huge music fan of every genre. I like anime. I like I don't know, like working out, basketball.
Do you
Just
cosplay?
no,
Okay,
but
I don't believe you, but okay.
like Akira. Like I grew up watching Akira, the Fist of the North Star, and stuff like that, and like Voltron, and all that kind of stuff. So just a regular dude, I guess. I mean, but DJing has been a big part of my life since I was 15.
Okay.
I knew it's what I wanted to do at 15. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like I was just like attracted to it. I went to my first concert. I saw the Fugees, the Roots, and Goody Mob. I was 15 years old.
is that when
And
Black Thought became your favorite rapper? Because
who? Black Thought?
yeah, he's
Black
like
Thought was no, Black Thought is for sure one of my top five. But there's a DJ on Twitch, and he's been around for a long time. His name's Fashion, and so Fashion is based out of LA, but he's from Phoenix,
Oh,
and he
I
was
didn't know that. I know Fashion.
yeah. So he was on the radio in Phoenix when I was in junior high school,
Mm-hmm.
and he was the house DJ at this show. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm hearing him play on the radio when my mom picks me up from school, but then I'm seeing him in person, and I'm like, yo, he's controlling the crowd. Everybody's having a great time. Like, this is what I want to do. And that was that was 1995. So it's
Wow.
26 years ago. And so that laid out the groundwork for me to want to be a DJ ever since.
Okay. Interesting. So basically, to answer my question, you are music. Like, there's no removing the music piece from who Jerome Baker III is. Like, this is your thing.
Correct.
Oh my God, my real life friend is here. Brooklyn Scorp. What's up? Thank you for coming. Oh my goodness. I was starting to think like none of my real friends want to come and support it. Stevie came for a second last week, everyone, but it was like they like all my other friends are like, what the fuck is a Twitch?
Peace to real life friends. Peace. Shout out my guy Dream D and Mateo the DJ. Those are my real life friends.
Oh my gosh. Now for my mods, really quickly, sorry, Jerome. I'll come back. Hold on. So for those of you who witnessed the Tim Tones interview and it's two Scorpios, well, Brooklyn Scorp is the original duo, part of the duo. So maybe one day I can get him to come on the show and then you guys will see how we interact. And we are really like brother and sister. So it would be a real treat if I could talk him into getting on. He lives in New York. He's so dope. Thank you, Bree. Bree just posted Fashion's link. Can someone also post Jerome Baker III link? I haven't seen that unless I just missed it. I don't see it in the room. Somebody could be gracious enough to provide that. Okay, so next question. So my audience of house cats are very innocent. And so, I try to protect them from the world, right? And so, we have things that we question, like, what is this? It's very, calm, collected. You can relate. Can you explain to my audience what throat baby is, like, without saying throat baby?
She's in her room. She had to go to her room, so it's all good. But I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory.
Paint a picture, because my baby's over here. I also have children that are innocent and impressionable. Can you just?
I believe it is the desire for oral pleasure coming from a woman to a man. I believe that's part of it. It's a lot. It's so much going on in that song. I don't know. Plus, I haven't been outside. I haven't really played that in the club, so I don't know how it's gonna go yet. So I don't know. It's a lot.
All right, you got through the tough part. I don't know if I accept that answer. Why does it have to be from a woman going to a man? Like, it could be a man going to. I'm just saying.
Only reason why I'm saying that is because if we're speaking about the actual song, I believe he's speaking from the perspective of a man asking a woman, or you know what I'm saying. But in real life, it can be whatever you want it to be, however you identify. I'm not mad at you. Live your life, do your thing.
I heard the song for the first time today, and I was quite shocked. I was just like, what are we discussing here? Throat baby.
Yeah. But can you tell Miss Fran Boogie that the best place to stay is in Scottsdale?
Is she asking for? Is she asking questions?
Yeah, she asked the question.
Yeah. I'm so sorry, Fran.
You tell she wants to stay in Scottsdale, and then that way everything she wants to drive is about an hour and a half north. So from that point on, she can decide where she wants to be an hour and a half north. And then when you're in Payson or Prescott or Sedona, you can then decide if you want to make that trip to the Grand Canyon. It's all good, Miss Fran Boogie. I'll send you I'll send you something when we get done with this.
This has turned into the travel show. Maybe we should have had him come like as a hometown hero. Actually, that's actually not a bad idea. Yes, we're going to have you come and represent for the entire state.
Let's do it.
Okay, cool. Hold on, let me take this down. Okay. To you too. Okay, and everybody in the room. Listen. Okay, I'm joking. I'm just trying to protect myself. Sorry. Now you made me forget my next question. Oh, okay. So who do you stand for musically? Like, who's your person?
Katra.
Who?
Katranada's my guy.
I don't know that person. Have you played them?
I play Katranada all the time, every stream just about. But
is it a man, a woman?
Yeah, he's a man from Montreal, black. He's Haitian Canadian, and he is the music that he creates is just so dance floor friendly. It's dance floor ready. Like it gets you in a it makes women dance, and that should be the goal of 95% of your DJ sets. You know, particularly when you're in the club. The other 5% I'm trying to sell bottles, whatever. But if we're playing a party and I want to get the women on the dance floor, he's got so much music that gets the crowd moving that it's almost like a cheat code in the fact that if you pick the right one, party goes up immediately. You know, so big Cage, not a fan. Michael Jackson.
Only one. I didn't say go down the whole list.
Okay, yeah.
We only got an hour. Okay, but what was the song that turned you out? Like
he did a remix of Janet Jackson's "If." And
is he singing or rapping?
No, he just remixed it. He just made it a little more bass heavy, and it just it's just fantastic. Like what it does.
So he's a DJ, like a producer, editor, engineer. Like
he's a producer / DJ. Yeah, but
so what I mean, let me back up then. I'm talking about an artist that's singing, produced. Like who's your?
No. See, but he's also an artist too. He just won 2 Grammys. He just won 2 Grammys. Yeah. So he's 100% legit artist, DJ.
Okay.
He started out as potentially, I guess you could say, started out remixing stuff. And he's grown into this Grammy-winning producer now. Yes.
Got you. I'm clearly ignorant on this subject, and so I will have an education that starts promptly after this feed. I apologize to any of you who are also a fan of Katranada.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I was reading DJ L35's spelling of that. Katranada. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, I'll go get educated so that way next time.
Next time that I stream and I know you're in the room and it's not like a hip hop theme or whatever, I'll run some Katranada joints, and you'll be surprised with how familiar you are with his music. You just might not have paid attention to the name per se.
Got you. Okay, I'll allow you to give one more person that I've actually heard of. Like, give me someone else.
I don't have one other. I mean, honestly, I don't have one other person. I'm thinking of it now. Like, before, would have said Kanye, but I haven't really been playing his music at all. Yeah, not at all.
Okay.
Sango, Georgia Smith, Sango. I mean, it's Katranada. That's it.
This is why Jerome is dope. He's always giving something that's not expected. So although I'm giving him shit right now, it's actually why I continue to side-eye his ass at the crack of dawn in the morning, like, oh, what is he giving me today? And I like things, people, places that aren't predictable. So if being not predictable was a person, it would be JeromeBaker3rd. Totally gay. That's just a hint of what he gives. Please wake up at 3 a.m. to check out his streams. Okay. The sun may not be up, but his music will.
I got an early stream Saturday for you, though. I got Ratchet-thon at like 5 o'clock your time.
Shout out to Miss Fran, Boogie, and Cat Snacks. It is their birthday. So their faces are on the Ratchet-thon flyer.
Wow, dope.
Yes, Tim Tones gave it. We saw the flyer last night.
Wow.
Lineup. Actually, you raid into Tim Tone's room after that Ratchet-thon raid. So
nice.
There we go. We will be there to support you. Yeah. Thank you for those biddies. Oh my gosh, really quickly. So yesterday, Jerome, I don't know if I didn't get a chance. I can't remember if I told you, but I completed successfully my first hype train. and it was so unexpected. Again, I was so filled with emotion afterwards. Like, you guys are really, I was on the verge of A tier. I'm a fuck girl, so you really wouldn't have gotten too much, but it would have been like, I just got a little misty. That's as much as I can give you. So, which it was a lot. I was so shocked. So thank you. Thank you for anybody who's donating biddies or giving me subs. You know, those subs, I'm not so much concerned about the money. It's just more so, oh, I want emotes. And in order to get more emotes, right? Oh, also too, based on that hype train, I was able to get a second emote. So if you guys want to type my head, I gave y'all some head. Just in case you're in need of head, I gave it to you as an emote. And so you can type that. And yes, please keep dropping that if you can. I know Stymie's hit. So if you feel it in your charitable spirit, hook a bitch up. What's up? Hey, Terry Bear. Oh my God, I can't believe you were awake. You were up to like 8 in the morning still modding for that same person. Shout out to Terry. She's like one of the most dedicated mods on Twitch. Love you, girl. Moving right along. Okay, so again, going back to Jerome Baker III, I associate him with being peaceful, zen like he's just the complete opposite of all the fuck boys on Twitch. Like, you know, he gives me that. So Jerome, can you talk about a time where everything went wrong on a DJing gig and how you bounced back from it?
I'll be honest with you. I've been fortunate enough to never have that happen.
Okay.
Knock on wood. And that's just because I'm very much a stickler, excuse me, about like preparation. Like 9 times out of 10, I get to the party, 30 to 45 minutes early, depending on the party, even prior to that, because I'm deathly afraid of having that happen. You know what I'm saying? And if I can minimize what I can't control, then I'm gonna do that. So knock on wood, I've never really had anything like that. I mean, I've had a computer reset or whatever the case may be, but that might have been a 5-minute inconvenience. But I've been very, very fortunate to never have a total meltdown, because leading up to the party or the gig or whatever, I have a kind of a checklist that I go through, and so because of that, I don't have any major issues or anything like that.
But you know that sometimes it's not necessarily you. Yes, it is good to be prepared. I believe in that saying. Like, you saw me preparing for the stream. I was literally checking off. Okay, go to Discord and let the mods know I'm about to go on. Do this, do that. But sometimes, like, for example, like, again, I don't DJ, but I would imagine like sometimes it's like it could be technical difficulties at the venue. So your mic could go out, or what else could happen? What's up, Long Beach Line? Oh, my baby. Pop, like, I don't know. Like, help us who are not DJs to give us examples of what could go wrong. And
I mean, there's just a whole list of things that can go wrong. It could be the sound, the mixers, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many things that can go wrong at a party or a gig that you never know.
Right.
But like I said, I try to minimize. And if it's my party, then if the party starts at 3 or whatever, we're going to be there at 1:30 to give us time to like spend that first 30 minutes actually troubleshooting. All right, what's going on? And then we have an hour to say, okay, do we need to go get turntables if this isn't working, or do we need to try to find another bartender? You know what I mean? So I understand what you're saying, but we started throwing our own parties in 2008. It's 2021 now. So at this point in time, even when the thought of throwing a party rises up, there's already ways to just be like, okay, what do we need to cover so that we don't have any issues? You know what I mean?
Shout out to Lon. He's over here giving
Long Beach Lawn to God. That's my man for sure.
He is Twitch's most popular fuck boy. I love him. I'm not. Troller, not fuck boy, troller. There's a difference. Hold on. He keeps 2 MacBooks for kids.
Which, no, I understand that too, because again, we are at the mercy of these computers, and depending on how you treat your computer, you could increase the chances for a problem. And there are times which it is a computer. You don't know. Computer could have been working fine 2 hours ago, and now all of a sudden it just doesn't want to work the way it's supposed to. So keeping 2 is a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had gigs, I've had computers go out in the middle of gigs before, but if there's another DJ or if, you know what I'm saying, like Lon said, you keep an iPod on deck, or even now I keep music on like a thumb drive.
Mm-hmm.
So we just plug it into the mixer and play some songs as we try to troubleshoot. So, you know, there's preparation of every sort, you know?
Right. You know, it's funny. So your boy who you introduced us to, Matthias, I was watching his stream and his computer went out in the middle of the stream. And so he plugged in his phone. And why was his phone rocking though? I'm like, I really want to hit him up on the side and be like, can you email me your whole shit? Your
Yeah.
whole shit.
Yeah.
And we were still in the room rocking while he got the computer up and running. And it wasn't like a quick 30-second fix. It was like, it took like 10 minutes, but we didn't miss a beat. Like he was just prepared, like, oh, no worries here. You know, he was like, y'all want me to plug in my phone or y'all want to raid out? And we were just like, no, go ahead. It was a vibe. And sure enough, that phone was rocking like he was on the turntables. Like, I'm impressed. So shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out Matthias. That's my man.
Yeah, he actually is okay with coming on the show. So I used his question on you.
It's a good dude right there.
Play out already.
It's a real good dude right there, man, for sure.
So I'm gonna dig more deeper into your character. I think I'm done with the DJ questions because that's boring to me. You're excited, but the questions I'm just like whatever. We can extract more, you know. So I did. I want to know like what is your favorite movie? What is your favorite TV show? Like, and I'm judging you. So go ahead based on your answers.
Let's go. Favorite movie? I don't. Oh, Big Trouble Little China. Love that movie. Have you never seen Big Trouble in Little China?
It's been years. Is that Eddie Murphy was in it with the little boy?
No, I think it was Kurt Russell.
There wasn't a little boy in there?
No, that's a different movie. Big Trouble in Little China is Kurt Russell, and he has this truck, and he gets involved with like the triads. It's really 80s cheese. It's like some 80s cheesiness, but it's fantastic. It's so bad, it's good.
Why does Long Beach Line know how to troll me without trolling? Like that is a specific talent line.
No, that's the name of the movie. No, Lon. I think no. Lon's talking about
you're fine. It's just Lon is over here getting me. Lon knows how to get me together. I hate you.
Yeah. Shout out to Callie. Shout out to Callie. Callie knows the green eyes. Yep, Callie knows. Callie knows. Yep.
Callie.
Yeah.
Can somebody tell me where I can stream this on? Like, is it on? I got my Hulu turned off, but hopefully I can go watch this again. I have seen it. I just haven't seen it in this century.
yeah, for sure. But I love that movie. I love that movie.
Shout out to the person who can tell me where I can go find this at. Like, is it Amazon Prime? Let me tell you what I got. I got Amazon Prime. I got a login for Showtime and Stars. Somebody else's. I got Netflix. Hopefully I can catch it. I need to watch this. Okay. What is your greatest TV show of all time, or just one of your favorites where you just
great TV is a tie, probably between it's a three-way tie. A four-way tie.
I like three ways. Go ahead.
It's gonna be the Jamie Foxx show.
Okay.
Fantastic. Martin. Boondocks. And Chappelle Show.
Okay, that was 4, but okay.
It's a four-way tie. Yeah, I can watch all those full seasons every time they come on. Those is great TV.
Wait, say that again. Chappelle. Martin. Boondocks.
Boondocks and Jamie Foxx.
Okay. The hell's going on out here? It's like it's quiet in the hood until I start streaming, and then y'all start hearing all the background noises. Sorry, I'm not sorry. Y'all know what it is. Y'all in your individual hoods. You used to this. Dave Chappelle show. I have epic. Wait, what is your favorite Dave Chappelle skit? And everybody in the chat can answer this question too, who has seen it. Like this. Everybody has a favorite who's celebrated the Dave Chappelle show. Can I go first?
Go first, please.
Okay. Damn, I just went blank. Hold on. Okay, hold on, no, because it's two. It's like you can't narrow it down. But
I know. I got two. I got two.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to y'all. Okay. Oh, Callie just discovered. Thank you, Callie. You are dope. I know now. I'm gonna go to YouTube and catch it. Okay. The Real World, the real world.
Yeah.
And specifically for those of us who watched The Real World on the David Chappelle skit, it's like, what was the point where you just fell the fuck out laughing? Because it's like a whole movie, that skit, right? And so you're watching it and you just like straight face, like, okay. And then at some point, it makes a sharp left in your soul, your ratchet soul, and you just fall the fuck out laughing. So for me, because sorry, I'm about to go watch that again right now. Wait a minute, come through Guy Talk Unhinged. It was the shank part where the dad pulled up. And you know, I'm known for, some crowds know I carry a shank that I made myself. And so
whoa. I respect it though. I respect it. You can never be too
you
safe.
gotta protect yourself out here in these streets. I don't play.
These streets, absolutely.
I don't play. You gonna get me, I'm gonna get you first. Listen. But when I saw that, I was, Callie, don't do me like that. You know, Weebay was my favorite character of that show. Don't do me like that. Listen, when he pulled out the shank, that shit was funny when he got the dude's daddy. And then the white girl, sorry, the girl that they were fucking, sorry. And come to find out, the dude, his homeboy came. You know that part of the skit when the dude came and everybody in the house was fucking her, and like it just got revealed, like the whole house. And I was just like, wow. Okay, so that's my favorite skit. One, that's probably the number one. And then two, what was that when they were asking? It was like the Jeopardy episode where
I don't remember that one.
You don't remember it?
Mm-mm.
When they were asking like hood ratchets like questions like, so for $500, what is a Lucy? And it was like one of the Wu-Tang Clan was on there. Was that? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Like he was asking hood questions. And so, but he had like people from the hood, he had white people, he had Asian people, he had different people. And so our Latinos was represented, everybody was represented, but he was just asking like hood ratchet Jeopardy questions that people.
It was called the Haters Ball.
No, that's not the Haters Ball. The Haters Ball was when was that Snoop on there?
I don't
It was
remember.
the pimp one. Oh my God, you can't say you a Dave Chappelle fan if you don't know. It's only 2 seasons, really, 2.5 seasons.
I know, but you know, it was a lot going on in life back then.
Can you please pick that up? It's now on Netflix. Dave
I got the DVDs.
What?
I got the DVDs.
Thank you, Dream D. Clearly, you are the number one ratchet today.
Dream D wears expensive clothing all the time. He ain't ratchet. Please.
Everyone has a ratchet side, and Dream D allowed us to get a glimpse of what's in his soul towards the back.
No. Anyhow, yeah. My favorite Chappelle skits. I mean, the Prince one is classic. You can never go wrong with the Prince, right? Like,
right.
Prince basketball joint, and the one where they got money. I thought that was awesome.
The one where he was, if he dated Oprah. Is that the one you're talking about?
No, remember the one when they were like, they're giving out money, y'all, and about to buy a baby or something like that, like crack. It was something. I can see the skit in my head, but I don't remember the name at all. But you know, Chappelle was classic. I think it represented like just really good humor. It let black people just show us how like we can just really wild out. You know what I'm saying? And so it's a great show. Absolutely.
Can we do a watch party?
Yeah.
Like one night, we just gonna wake up and we just gonna do a couple of skits. We're not gonna do the whole season 1, season 2, but we should have a Dave Chappelle watch party.
Yeah, I think people do.
Amazon, we could have did it like officially, but now we got to do it ratchet like because they don't have a deal with Netflix. So yeah, probably on the pot. Hold on.
Probably on a pot. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, San Antonio represent. There we go.
The reparations.
Yes, that was it. Yep. Probably on a pot, always coming through. Yep.
Thank you for offering your ratchet services probably on the pot.
That
We
joke was
appreciate
hilarious.
you. We appreciate you. What about the one with the delegation, like the black delegation, the Asian legislature?
That's funny too. Yep. That's
Why
funny.
was that so funny in 2021? Like, it's so many gems on that show. Again, for those of you who are just coming in, we're just going over our favorite Dave Chappelle skits of all time. Yeah, the Prince ones, the Rick James ones, and the thing that made those special is that Rick James and Prince were still alive at that point, and so to see their reactions to the skits, and it's like, yep, that did happen. Like they confirmed, and that just took it so like that blew the minds of every single black person that I knew. Like we got the real there. So yeah. I wish that he was able to continue on with that show, but unfortunately he didn't. So yeah, there's that.
Yeah, when Tron brought the baby, yes, he probably on a pot and it was good. That's the skit. That's the part I was talking about when he brought the baby with the winnings. Hilarious.
I gotta go back and watch that. See, I have my homework. I gotta go watch whatever that movie was you just said. The Golden Eye.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Let me type this. Like, hold on, watch this.
Yeah, you're thinking of Golden Child. That was the Eddie Murphy movie. Yeah, for sure.
Wait, hold on, watch this. Big Trouble.
You're gonna be like, what? For some reason, I've been watching Romancing the Stone a lot lately too. I don't know why. It just popped in my head.
Mm-hmm.
There's a movie called Fist of the North Star. It's an anime joint. I've been watching that a lot too. And I don't watch a ton of movies though. I try to when Bella's around, I try not to have too much TV on. So
got you. That's dope. I just lost my screen for a second there. That is so weird. Hold on.
It's all good. We're here. I'm keeping it moving.
I mean, you can ask me questions too. It's cool. No, we're not. We just had a whole Dave Chappelle arc, and then we came back to that briefly. Don't do it. Okay, I presented this to you, but I don't know if you're prepared for it. Illest bar a rapper ever spit.
Illest bar has to be Prodigy. I break bread, ribs, $100 bills. Like to spit to start a song like that to me. It's just so ill. I know you didn't say like start a song just in general, but that sticks out of my mind immensely. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay-Z's last verse on What More Can I Say, when the beat drops out, he goes crazy. And yeah, I mean, but that Prodigy line, I break bread, ribs, $100 bills. You're like, what? Like, dude, that is vicious. That is so awesome to me. That's it. Yeah.
I got a question.
Yes.
Sorry, when I get quiet like that, y'all, that means I'm trying to tone it down. And then sometimes I'll say, nope, too much for right now in this second, but I'll come back to it later.
Shout out Les the DJ. Les the DJ. She is, oh yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Hi. Okay. Here's the $1 million question. Little Kim or Nicki Minaj? I didn't even say it right. Nicki Minaj. Little Kim.
All day.
Thank you, because I was about to hang up.
Nah, come on.
I would have hung up.
No way. Oh my goodness.
End the stream. We over it. We out, y'all. Bye, mods. Enjoy the rest of your day. That could have went real left.
Disrespected.
Why do you make that choice? I just need to know.
I mean, Lil' Kim is just, to me, she was just raw hip hop. Junior Mafia, Biggie, all that good stuff. And she just embodied toughness and skill. And just like, I thought she was dope. Yeah. Not to say that Nicki Minaj didn't, but that was two different points in my life. And at the time that Lil' Kim was doing her thing, I just appreciated what she did a lot. So yeah, Lil' Kim easily.
Okay. I am a Little Kim fan. Let me say this. But we can give a flower, a single one, to Nicki. She does have moments where the verse is really good. Is that being shady? I don't know. Whatever. I'm queen of that. So Lon, good point, because most of the people who talk about Nicki, they always refer to her monster verse, which in my mind, she didn't write it. It was just too, it was unlike anything else she produced. I feel like Kanye and Daddy and Uncle Kanye and Jay-Z came in and perfected that verse. I promise I'm not trying to be shady, but it's just like if you're listening to the lyrics and just her style and her flow, like yeah, there were elements of her in that verse. Lon, you about to start a fight. Okay, but I really feel like they came and took that verse, like, and that's just I'm gonna go with that to my grave. I'm sorry.
And listen, I respect that, but with rap, nobody writes all of their verses except for a select few.
Right, and I'm
So
fine with that. Yeah,
yeah, so
when we talk about that, go ahead.
I agree with both you and Lana. I don't think either of them. I mean, we all have the Biggie track where he spit Queen Bee for Kim, and
Mm-hmm.
it's well known that Nicki probably has a ghostwriter too, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but just in general, I feel like Nicki, she bodied that verse, and that's cool. And then I feel like she was such a pop star, which led to her having a lot of diversity in her music.
Mm-hmm.
But just in general, I like Kim better. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just my personal feelings, and it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's all good.
Thank you for being brave enough to have this conversation. Some people just like, shut the fuck up. You have a favorite. But listen,
Yeah, for sure.
okay, for those of you who are disrespecting my queen, who was Biggie writing from the grave? Because she still continued to have hits after he died. Like, and I'm not just talking about the next day, leftovers. Like,
Well, I think she probably had a team. She probably had a bunch of the Junior Mafia individuals writing for her. Um, and like somebody just said, J wrote for Foxy. So within just the spectrum of music, it's very rare to find one person who only writes for themselves, especially at that top level,
right,
because they need every bar to be almost perfect. And so
right.
it takes a team effort to make these hits. And I think we
Liz,
have.
I'm gonna
I
get
think.
you, Liz. I gotta follow Liz.
Oh, what about Big? Oh yeah, follow Lester DJ, man. She's awesome. She does her streams are incredible. I listen to her music all the time.
I'm gonna follow you, Les.
Yeah,
Listen, okay, so why does it in the industry? Oh my God, we're talking about music, but fine, let's go with it. Okay, so why is it that women get pinned to the cross more so than the guys when it comes to having a ghostwriter? So, point in case, The Chronic, that whole album, the entire record was written by Jay-Z. Like, if so many people are saying that behind the scenes, and I'm like, what? And I'm just
Oh
like,
wait.
huh.
Well, Jay wrote still Dre, so he wrote
No,
still.
he wrote a lot more than that. He might
Well,
have even gotten credit.
all I'm saying is that the credit, and it's out there that he wrote still Dre. That they've admitted that for sure. But I think going back as far, people know that Snoop wrote for Dre, and Problem wrote for Snoop. I mean, wrote for Dre and for Snoop, and so there's a lot of layers. Like I said, there's a lot of layers to making hit records. And I think that the days of just sitting down, I'm gonna write the best 16 and then come up with a hook, and like that might be over, because rap is pop music now. And so you need
Right.
it to hit a certain way. Yes, there are certain individuals who write their own stuff and have since day one, but at
Hmm.
the level of superstar that you're speaking about,
Right.
it's a group effort, and nobody denies it's a group effort, because hey, man, if I come into your studio session and if I give you the hook, then give me 5 G's, give me 10 G's. It's all you about to make 2 million. Like, what's 10 G's to you? You know what I mean? So it's collaborative across the board. 8
Hmm.
producers on one song and XYZ, and it's cool. It takes a team effort to make a hit, and so the sooner that people admit that and are okay with it, the sooner we can get on and making more hits.
So if we're gonna have a ghostwriting conversation, I just have to bring in to play Cardi B.
Yeah,
So she's not. Here's the thing. So many different layers to this conversation. Where are we at on time? Okay. Do you got 20 more minutes?
yeah. Let's rock. Yeah.
Okay. So with Cardi B, she's not the greatest lyricist, but here's the thing. She's not on the record saying she's the greatest lyricist. But what she did that was unique was she came out and said she had a ghostwriter. Her ghostwriter, she credits that ghostwriter. That ghostwriter is getting Grammys based on ghostwriting. Can we just give her props? What's up, Claudia? Thank you so much for coming. First question is, and this is for everybody in the room, do we think that Cardi has longevity? Because in my mind, I compare her to Will Smith. I don't think she's going to continue to rap per se. Like, she's doing it, it's fun. She's going to have a couple albums, but she's going to move on to TV and film. To me, that's what makes her, that's going to put her into legendary status, because to me, Will Smith is in legendary status. That doesn't mean that she's the greatest lyricist. We never going to give that award to her, but she doesn't want that award. So like, do you see that? Like, what are your thoughts on her?
I think that, I think the amount of charisma that Will Smith has is a different level. That it was superstar, it was megastar, it was out of this world. Do I know if Cardi can get there? I'm not sure. I mean, I'm sure with time and with preparation, with the right coaching, anything's possible. But Will has been bred to be a star since a very long time ago. And excuse me, I think he was just destined to be a star. Do I think Cardi can make the move into TV and film? Absolutely. She'll be successful as well. But it's a different time than when Will was coming up. He did TV really well. Then when he transitioned into movies, he wasn't making like side cameos. He made Independence Day, like and Bad Boys. Like, he's making box office smashes out the jump, and I think it's because his charisma, and he had a really high level acting ability. Not to say she doesn't. I believe Cardi can do whatever she wants.
She's starting though, in my opinion.
Yes, absolutely. So with the right time and coaching and focus, she can definitely do it. But I think Will is just, he's Michael Jordan up there. He's like really, except for I Am Legend. I didn't really rock with that too heavy, but
Speaking of which, Brooklyn Scorp, he was in the room earlier. I don't know if he's still here. He let me borrow his copy of I Am Legend, and I got to see the alternate ending. Like, I was just like, that was the first time I ever seen anything like that, where you can get a different ending. Quick shout out to Neil Jackson's crew that has pulled in. So Claudia, I met her this morning, as well as Jilly Bean. Thank you so much for following me over. That's so dope. You totally didn't have to do that, especially since he took up your mornings and you made time for me. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Les, I did follow you, just so you know, and I can't wait to check you out. Shout out to Long Beach Lon, who is still here rocking. He's busy, he's popular. He's blessed me with his time. So I appreciate you. Thank you for everyone that's in the room. Okay. Oh, Patrick's here. For those of you who are just coming, I got a new emote. So wait, expect a confused auntie playing random record. That's it. Okay. No problem. I'm down with it. Shout out to everybody, and shout out to everybody who has my emote who subbed in. I got approved for my new emote, so I'm giving you a little head.
Big air horns. Shout out Neil Jackson. That's my guy.
Be on the lookout for those new emotes that are going to be just off the hook. These are the PG-13 emotes.
That throw baby emote coming.
We're going to be really riding that line of what can be approved and what can't. But if you think about popular sayings that I say and things I'm into, there's going to be some things popping up. Here we go. Anyways, okay, so yeah, Cardi B. Who do you think will have the longer career, Cardi B or Meg the Stallion?
I don't know. I haven't given that one any thought.
Okay.
I think it's a good one. You want to come over here and say hi real quick? Can't sit here for the whole thing, but that's why I said come sit over here. Yeah. Queen Bean is here. Everybody, it's my 8-year-old daughter. She wants to say hello real quick. She can't hear anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop her emote. Queen Bee has her own emote. Hold on, I'm about to drop it for those of you who have it. Come through with it. There we go. Yes. She's more popular than me. So she had her own emote way before I did it. Like, I'm following in great, like, huge footsteps. I'm trying to be like her when I grow up. So yeah, shout out to Queen Bean. Does she see the chat room lighting up for her?
Yeah, she's looking at the chat room. She says hello, Les the DJ. That's like one of her favorite DJs. So.
Oh, yeah, that's an honor, Les. See, now I'm really excited to check out your feed.
Oh yeah, you got to do it.
I'm ready. Okay, so Jerome, you got questions as we coming to the end? You said you had questions.
No, we're good. We're rocking out. I enjoy it. I enjoy the back and forth.
Now. Because I'm going through my questions list.
No, we're good. We're just here for conversation.
Now I know I have to abuse future guests because now what did I tell you was gonna happen?
It's good. We still got a couple questions left.
What did I miss?
Who is the greatest fictional villain of all time?
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. Go ahead. Ooh, let me answer first.
Go for it.
Oh, you want to go first? Go
No,
ahead. You
you
go
got it.
first. Okay, because I get excited over this answer.
I see.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, so the
uh,
question is, who is the greatest fictional villain character of all time? And here's the thing: if you know, so you guys don't know about this about me, I am a fan of villains, like ever since I was a child. So let's take it back to Jim and the Holograms. I was always a fan of the Misfits. I felt like that bitch Jam was bullying Roxy, and we're not gonna go down that rabbit hole. I was a fan of Gargamel and Osriel. What's the Transformers? What's the one that they was always running from? Like, I just love villains. Like, that is not a reflection on me because I'm such a sweet and lovable person. But I love villains. I love them. Okay, go ahead, go ahead. But it doesn't have to be cartoon. Thank you so much, Mr. Lon, Megatron. It does have to be cartoon. It could be in TV, pop culture. It could be whoever. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go for it.
Doom. Doom is my favorite villain of all time.
And who's Doom? Give us a little background of who Doom is, where he came from, and why was he misunderstood?
Wow.
I love this question, by the way. And yes, all of you streamers who do these type of streams, like podcasts, feel free to use this question on your show because I would really be like, who do you think? Yes, go ahead.
See, the reason why I don't like having a favorite villain in anything is because the
Mm-hmm.
bad guy never wins.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like the bad guy never wins on anything. Like Skeletor, the bad guy never wins. Red Skull, like none of the bad guys ever win. And so it's kind of just like you root for them, and then you can just see when the movie starts to turn a little bit, and you're like, oh, here comes the white guy to save the day, and then it's like, oh, Captain America. You just like, look at her face. See her face? See her face? Exactly. You see her face? That's how it is. You just kind of like, oh man. Here comes the CIA to bust up everything in the wire, stuff like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, Megatron was tough. It's so, Victor Von Doom was just like a misunderstood scientist. And he was just like, he was that dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know, man. I like rooting for the bad guys, but they never get to win in the end. So it's kind of pointless.
Listen, sometimes I get to a point in a show and I'm just like, oh, everybody's stupid. Like on The Walking Dead, kill them all. Like I be rooting for the zombies, get them. Like, but the zombies on Walking Dead aren't my favorite. Okay, everybody, here you go. Here go my it's two favorites. Okay, so my number one. No. Let's start from number two. Number two. Listen, I've been waiting all my life to answer this question.
Let's go. Let's go.
So it's a whole TV show about villains. It was a season, American Horror Story, Coven. So once we killed and got rid of all the stupid people, it was Marie Laveau and the Supreme Witch. And I forgot her name. I'm so sorry, but and then Kathy Bates, and then so all of them were going at it at each other, and that just blew my mind. Like now, a lot of people think or feel that was probably one of the worst seasons, but then it's like half. It's like split down the middle between the fans. But for me, that was the first time where villains got to run a show, and they were just going in on each other, and I was just so blown and mentally stimulated. Like yeah. And then Angela Bassett as a villain, like it gets no better. Okay, but that's not my favorite. Okay. Another show that is about villains, Game of Thrones. I mean, I just love that we are at the point in our journey, our entertainment journey, where villains can be celebrated. And so, we having a Capri Sun?
Little Capri Sun break. Little school just ended. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's the 50% off though. It's a 50% less sugar though. Like it's the low sugar ones. It's cool.
I'm mad. I don't have one. All I'm drinking is this fake ass I'm trying a new sparkling water today. I don't know if you can see it. I was at Trader Joe's last night and I got this seltzer water, blood orange and orange juice, organic. And I thought, because I don't drink anything other than water and coffee. So at this point in my life, so I get pissed now when I see sugar in it. And so I didn't read. I thought it said 0, but I was tripping last night. It has 2 grams of sugar in it, so I'm pissed. Anyways, there we go. Okay, are you ready for my number one?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
So we go into Game of Thrones, which is another show about villains. And the greatest villain of all time, Cersei Lannister. Like, that is my bitch. You ain't fucking, like, the Game of Thrones fans get so pissed at me because I don't mention anybody from the Stark family. I just feel like Cersei was so misunderstood. Yeah, she slept with her brother, but let's remove that piece. Are we gonna like, we all here are guilty of something, not quite sleeping with our brother. I'm an only child, so there's no sleeping with a brother here. But Cersei, there's no brother. The fuck.
Oh no!
If you remove that piece, because I feel like you guys came in and judged her as soon as you found out she was sleeping with the brother. If we remove that piece, she had some redeeming qualities. She was a good mother. She wasn't putting up with no fuck boy. Like, she could have been a beacon for. Sorry, I can't even get that sentence out. But like,
yeah, exactly.
She could have been a beacon for the women's movement. Because she wasn't dealing with no fuckboy. She like got rid of her husband. She was like, I don't got time for you. Bye. Wait. Did she try to kill her son, or did she allegedly try to kill her son? We don't know that. I don't know that to be true. And so I just, want to put that out there. So here's the thing. I feel sorry for anybody who didn't watch the Game of Thrones series. For multiple reasons. And honestly, I don't know those people in real life, but I lately, since during this pandemic, have been using my favorite phrase, I choose violence. That came from the greatest villain of all time. Like, I'm just saying, like, did you watch Game of Thrones?
I did not.
All right, y'all. So it's 12:11. No,
I don't watch. I'll try to tell you, I don't watch a lot of TV. If you can name any HBO series, I have not watched it. Any of them. Netflix. I don't have Netflix on it. I've never had coffee. The way you say you love coffee every day, I've never had coffee. I just naturally wake up ready to get it. Let's go. I don't need stimulants. This is my coffee.
I'm over this. All right, I'm out. So, what's up, everybody? It was good seeing y'all. I'm really out. I'm just like, I want to end there. Let's just end when they bottom out. All right. So Cersei Lannister is the greatest villain of all time. And, chat didn't even enter in their favorite villains, but it's time to go. It's 12:12. Any final goodbyes, Jerome? Because I'm disappointed.
Okay, so real quick, Kat said I've never seen The Wire, and Kat, the reason why I never watched The Wire is because I live so close. I live in DC. Baltimore's 45 minutes away. So like, I can go see The Wire if I want to go. Like, I can go see The Wire. Real talk.
That's how I feel about all these crack shows that they be like, crack in LA. I lived it. I don't want to see that shit.
Yeah. Shout out to best friend Boogie. She always comes in the chat really early when I'm on. So no, thank you, Kitty Bradshaw, for having us. As you see,
there go Kat with her shady.
I consider it high quality.
Don't do him like that. I mean, I am judging. He hasn't watched Game of Thrones. Don't get me wrong.
Hey, it is what it is. Bro.
The other parts, it's hard to love him right now in this moment.
Plus, I'll be honest though, if all those shows would come on Sunday nights, I usually be asleep because I DJ on Sunday nights. Okay. So I would sleep from like 9 to 11. 8 to 11, whatever, and then go DJ at 12. So I didn't get a chance to watch a lot of TV.
There's this thing called on demand and DVR. Thank you, Kat. Thank you.
I've already missed the Twitter. I've already seen the Twitter conversation. It's over. But yes, thank you, Kitty Bradshaw. You're the best. My streaming schedule. I'm on
crack of dawn every
Mondays. Morning. Yeah, Mondays from 12 to 2 Eastern. For Gravy Train Raid Parade. We just got stickers.
Ooh.
So we just got Gravy Train stickers. I'm on Thursdays from 12 to 1 Eastern, which is for the what is that? It was all stream. So classic hip hop, R&B, whatever the case may be. Sometimes I jump on Friday mornings if my daughter isn't here for a couple hours, which is just just to kind of play some tunes.
Okay.
About once a month, once or twice a month, I'm on Ratchathon. So
Okay.
that's usually 8.
Ooh, what is that? I've never heard of Ratchathon. Go ahead and tell us.
That's usually 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific on Saturdays. So I'm very, very fortunate when I get the call to do that. Shout out to Lon and Tim Tones, DP Sound, and yeah, I'm happy to be here. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it.
I'm so happy to have had you on. I just feel like just get you somebody's HBO login and don't listen to internet chatter because we all have our opinions, but Game of Thrones is probably, I don't care. And here's the thing, I choose violence here. I'm going to say this. I don't care what y'all think. Even though the final season was lackluster, it is still the greatest show that has ever been on TV as a whole. That's what I have to say. And I will fight anybody who thinks differently. Okay. All right. Whew, had to get that out of my spirit. Whew. Okay, now I feel so much lighter. Oh my God. For those of you who are new, please sub. Mama needs subs and bits. Thank you.
Don't follow, just sub. Yeah, I respect it. Get to it.
Follows, a prayer. There we go. Okay, so we're on tomorrow. We have a DJ Remark coming on tomorrow. So it's going to be an exciting show, just like all of the others. I will be asking him uncomfortable questions, such as let's explore throat babies. No, we've already covered that. I have some other ones. So yeah, that'll be tomorrow, and that'll be tomorrow at 11 a.m. At the very least, please follow so that you can get the alerts. That's all I got. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Happy Thursday.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, we're about the raid. Oh my God, I keep forgetting about the raid part. Okay, hold on. Let me see who's on.
Good job, boo.
All right. Let me see here. Who are we gonna raid? Let me see what the options are. Let me see. Hold on. Shit. So DJ Scene is on. He's dope. We did a Spingarita. She was on. But we raided into her room already. Hold on, you guys. Sorry. Just hold tight and get your 250 channel points. Nick Rockwell rated us, but we have not rated him.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh, hopefully he has his shirt off today. I love him when he's naked. I'm into chunky daddies with hair on their chest, and he gives it to me. Hold on. I'm joking. I'm not. Okay, hold on. Okay, Raid. Please be prepared to tell him Kitty sent you, and then give him a little head, kitty head. I have that for you.
Knock it out, people. Do it.
Yeah. Hold on, Nick Rockwell. I don't even know how long he's supposed to be streaming for. I should have probably asked my mods to go scope it out. Hold on. Oh, well, it's too late now. I've committed. Wait a minute. I'm spelling his name wrong. Okay. Wait a minute. I got it, y'all. Hold on. It's coming. Okay. Yes. Okay. Again, stay for 30 seconds so you can get 250 channel points so you can redeem them over here. I got some cute little things you guys can do. Okay, hold on. It's coming. Okay, here we go. Bye.
Peace. Say bye.
Okay, hold on. Let me import that. Hold on.
Yeah.